Chosen ones, God can't hold this back from you any longer. Something massive is coming, and it's happening soon. The Creator has spoken, and His words are rippling through the universe, carrying a promise meant for you. Your life is about to shift in ways you've never dared to dream. The signs are already here, whispering truths you can feel in your soul. You're not just another person walking this earth. You're marked, selected, destined for a breakthrough that will shake the foundations of your reality. This isn't about small changes or fleeting moments. God's plan for you is unfolding with a force that cannot be stopped. Picture a dam breaking, its waters rushing forward, unstoppable, sweeping away everything in its path. That's the kind of transformation headed your way, a flood of blessings, clarity, and purpose. You've been through storms, haven't you? Times when the world seemed to press down, when doubt crept in, when the weight of life felt too heavy. But those moments weren't meant to break you. They were forging you, preparing you for what's coming. God has been shaping you in the fire, and now you're ready to step into the light. You might be wondering, why now? Why, after all the waiting, the struggles, the nights spent questioning, is this happening? Because God's timing is perfect. He doesn't work on your schedule or the world's. He moves when every piece is in place, when your heart is ready to receive what He's prepared. Think of a seed buried in the earth. It sits in darkness, surrounded by dirt, unseen, until the exact moment it's ready to break through. That's you right now. You've been planted, nurtured in secret, and now the soil is cracking open. Your moment is near, chosen one, and no force in existence can hold it back. What's coming isn't just a gift, it's a calling. God isn't just handing you blessings to make life easier. He's entrusting you with a purpose that will ripple outward, touching lives, shifting destinies. You're not here to live small. You're here to carry a light so bright it pierces the darkness around you. People will notice. They'll see something different in you, a glow, a strength, a certainty they can't explain. Your presence will speak louder than words, drawing others to the truth you carry. This is what it means to be chosen. And here's the truth. God's been speaking to you already. Maybe it's a feeling you can't shake, a dream that keeps returning, or a moment of clarity that hit you out of nowhere. Those aren't accidents. They're signals, divine breadcrumbs leading you to this moment. You're not watching this by chance. Your soul was drawn here because God is ready to reveal what He's been preparing. So pause for a second, feel the weight of this truth, and hit that like button. Leave a comment with the number 777 to declare you're ready for what's coming. By doing this, you're not just engaging with a video. You're signaling to the universe that you're open to God's plan. Let's talk about what soon means. God's soon isn't a vague promise. It's a fire igniting in the spiritual realm, a chain reaction already in motion. You might not see every detail yet, but the wheels are turning. Doors you didn't even know existed are about to swing open. Opportunities you thought were out of reach are being placed in your path. Financial struggles, they're about to dissolve. Health challenges, God's healing is closer than you think. Broken relationships, restoration is on its way. This isn't wishful thinking. It's divine truth, sealed by the one who never breaks his word. Consider the story of Joseph, sold into slavery, locked in a prison, forgotten by those he helped. For years, it looked like his dreams were just that, dreams. But God was working in the shadows, aligning every step, every betrayal, every hardship to lead him to a throne. When the moment came, it wasn't gradual. It was sudden, undeniable, a shift so massive it changed nations. That's what's coming for you, a shift so powerful it rewrites your story. The years of waiting weren't wasted. They were building the foundation for what's about to unfold. You might feel unprepared, like you're not ready for something this big. That's okay. God doesn't choose the perfect. He chooses the willing. Moses stuttered. yet he led a nation. David was a shepherd, yet he became a king. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to trust. Your faith is the key that unlocks what God has stored up. When you feel that spark of belief, lean into it. Let it grow. It's the bridge between where you are and where God is taking you. Now, imagine standing at the edge of a new chapter. The old you, the one who doubted, who carried scars, who wondered if God forgot you, is fading. In its place is rising a version of you that's bold, radiant, unstoppable. Your body might feel different, lighter, as if the weight of years is lifting. Your mind is clearing, cutting through the fog of uncertainty. People around you will notice. They'll ask what's changed, why you seem so alive. You won't need to explain much. Your life will testify to God's power. This transformation isn't just personal. It's bigger than you. When God moves in your life, it sends waves through your family, your community, the world. Think of Esther, a young woman who stepped into a moment she didn't choose, yet saved a nation. Your breakthrough will do the same. It's not just about your bank account growing or your health improving. It's about the lives you'll touch, the hope you'll inspire, the proof that God's promises are real. You're a living testament, chosen one, and your story is about to become a beacon. So, what do you do now? You prepare, not by striving or stressing, but by aligning your heart with God's truth. Pray, listen, watch for the signs. They're already showing up. Maybe in a conversation, a sudden opportunity, a feeling you can't ignore. Trust those moments. They're God speaking directly to you. And if you're ready to stand with thousands of other chosen ones, hit that subscribe button. Join this movement of souls who know their time is coming. Comment 777 to anchor your faith in what's ahead. Let's talk about the enemy for a moment. The devil has tried to stop you, hasn't he? Whispers of doubt, obstacles that seemed insurmountable, moments when you felt alone. But here's the secret. Every attack was a sign of your destiny. The enemy doesn't waste energy on the ordinary. He targets the chosen because he knows what's coming. Every lie he told you, every barrier he placed, was because he's terrified of who you're becoming. But no weapon formed against you will prosper. God's already declared it. Think of Daniel in the lion's den. The world expected him to be torn apart, but God shut the mouths of the lions. That same power is at work in you. The things meant to destroy you are becoming stepping stones. The enemy's plans are crumbling because God's hand is on you. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, and the world is about to see it. Your enemies, your doubters, even those who mocked you, will stand in awe when God's plan unfolds. What's beautiful about this moment is that it's not just about receiving, it's about becoming. God's blessings aren't just gifts to hold, they're tools to build with. That financial breakthrough, it's not just for you, it's to fund a vision, to help others, to create something eternal. That restored health, it's so you can run the race God set before you. Every blessing is a piece of a larger purpose, a mission only you can fulfill. You're not just chosen to receive, you're chosen to give, to lead, to shine. Sometimes the waiting feels like silence. You've prayed, believed, held on, and yet the breakthrough hasn't come. But silence isn't absence. God's working in ways you can't see, moving pieces you don't even know exist. Think of the Israelites at the Red Sea, trapped with an army behind them and water in front. It looked impossible until God parted the waters. Your Red Sea moment is coming. The path will open, and you'll walk through on dry ground. You might be asking, what if I miss it? What if I'm not ready? You won't miss it. God's too faithful for that. He's been guiding you your whole life, even when you didn't realize it. Every step, every tear, every victory led you here. You're not alone in this. The Holy Spirit is with you, nudging you, whispering, "Get ready." Trust that voice. It's the same voice that spoke the world into existence, and it's speaking your breakthrough into being. Now, picture this: a life where fear no longer holds you back, where financial stress is a memory, where your body radiates health, your mind is sharp, and your spirit is at peace. This isn't a fantasy. It's God's promise. He's not just giving you enough to get by. He's giving you overflow. Abundance that spills over into every area of your life. Relationships mended, dreams revived, purpose ignited. This is what it means to be a chosen one. And here's where it gets real. God's not just changing your circumstances. He's changing you. The person you're becoming is stronger, wiser, more radiant than you've ever been. You're shedding old fears, old doubts, old limitations. Like a butterfly breaking free from its cocoon, you're stepping into a new version of yourself. People will see it. They'll feel it. Your presence will carry a weight that draws others to God's truth. Let's pause for a moment. If this is speaking to you, if you feel that fire in your spirit, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim this promise. These actions aren't just for the algorithm. They're declarations of faith, signals to the heavens that you're ready. And if you want to walk this journey with others who feel the same, subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones. So, together, we're stepping into what God has promised. Now, let's talk about the cost of being chosen. It's not always easy. People might not understand you. They might question your glow, your confidence, your unshakable faith. Some will walk away, unable to handle the light you carry. That's okay. God's pruning your life, removing what doesn't belong to make room for what does. Like a tree shedding dead branches, you're letting go of what holds you back. It might hurt, but it's necessary. Think of Noah building an ark while the world laughed. He looked foolish until the rain came. Your faith might seem strange to others now, but soon they'll see. When God's promises manifest, the scoffers will be silenced. Your life will stand as proof that God's word never fails. So, hold fast. Keep building your ark. The rain is coming, and it's bringing blessings bigger than you can imagine. What's incredible is how God uses the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary. You might feel like just another person, with bills to pay, problems to solve, dreams that seem far off. But God sees you differently. He sees a warrior, a light bearer, a vessel for His glory. Every struggle you faced was training. Every tear was watering the seed of your destiny. You're not ordinary. You're a masterpiece, crafted for this moment, and this moment is urgent. God's not delaying. The signs are all around you. Maybe it's a number you keep seeing, a song that stirs your soul, a stranger's words that hit too close to home. These are God's whispers saying, "It's time." Don't ignore them. Lean in. Let your faith rise. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is closer than you think, and it's bigger than you've dared to hope. Sometimes, the enemy will try to distract you. He'll throw confusion, doubt, or chaos your way, hoping to pull your focus. But you're wiser than that. You've walked through fire and come out refined. You know the devil's tricks. His lies can't touch you. When he whispers, "It's too late," you answer with faith. When he says, "You're not enough," you stand in God's truth. You're not just enough. You're chosen, anointed, unstoppable. Let's talk about what's waiting on the other side. Imagine waking up each day with peace that doesn't waver. Picture financial freedom. Not just paying bills, but giving generously, building dreams, changing lives. See yourself healthy, strong, vibrant, walking in the energy God designed for you. This isn't a distant hope. It's your future, and it's coming soon. God's word is clear. What He starts, He finishes. Your breakthrough is sealed. You might wonder how to step into this. It's simpler than you think. Start with surrender. Let go of trying to control the how and trust God with the when. Pray boldly, not out of fear, but out of expectation. Watch for the small signs. They're not small at all. That unexpected call, that new connection, that spark of inspiration. They're pieces of God's puzzle coming together. Act on them. Faith without action is dead, but your faith is alive and moving. Think of Ruth, a widow with nothing, who stepped out in faith. She didn't know Boaz was waiting, that a new life was just beyond her courage. But she moved, and God moved with her. Your steps of faith, no matter how small, are powerful. They're signals to the universe that you're ready for what God has. So, take that step. Apply for that job. Reach out to that person. Start that dream. God's already clearing the path. And here's the thing, this isn't just about you. Your breakthrough is a key that unlocks doors for others. When God blesses you, it's not to hoard, it's to share. Your abundance will lift your family, inspire your friends, transform your community. You're a conduit of God's love, a channel for His power. Every blessing you receive is meant to flow through you, touching lives you may never even meet. Sometimes the waiting feels heavy. You've believed for so long, and the silence is loud. But God's silence is never empty. He's working, aligning, preparing. Think of Lazarus, dead for 4 days, while Jesus seemed to delay. But when Jesus arrived, He didn't just heal, He raised the dead. Your delay isn't denial. It's God setting the stage for a miracle so big it can't be mistaken for anything but His hand. You're stronger than you realize. Every battle you fought has built muscles you didn't know you had. Every time you chose faith over fear, you grew. Every time you stood up after falling, you became more of who God created you to be. You're not just surviving, you're becoming a warrior, a light, a force. The world needs you, chosen one. Your breakthrough isn't just for you. It's for everyone watching. And don't let the world's noise drown out God's voice. People might try to define you by your past, your mistakes, your struggles. But God defines you by your future. He sees the end from the beginning, and He's calling you into it. You're not your failures. You're not your doubts. You're His chosen, marked for a destiny that's unfolding now. Step into it with boldness. If this is stirring something in you, if you feel God's truth sinking in, hit that like button. Comment 777 to seal your faith. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path. These actions are more than clicks. They're declarations that you're ready for what's coming. You're aligning with God's promise, stepping into the flow of His plan. Now let's talk about the fire inside you. You've felt it, haven't you? That spark that won't let you settle for less. That voice whispering you're meant for more. That's not just you. That's God. He placed that fire in you before you were born, a flame that no storm can extinguish. It's the same fire that burned in Elijah, calling down heaven's power. It's the same fire that carried Paul through shipwrecks and prisons. That fire is your birthright, chosen one. This fire is what sets you apart. While others chase temporary things, money, status, approval, you're chasing eternity. Your purpose isn't tied to what fades, it's tied to what lasts. God's preparing you to build something that endures, something that changes lives, something that carries His name. That's why the enemy tried so hard to dim your light. But he failed. Your fire is still burning, and it's about to blaze brighter than ever. What's coming isn't just a moment. It's a season of overflow, of answered prayers, of dreams coming to life. You're stepping into a time where God's promises aren't just words, they're reality. Picture a harvest after years of planting. You've sowed in tears, in faith, in perseverance. Now the fields are ready, and the abundance is staggering. You won't just see it, you'll live it. Sometimes the enemy will try to make you feel small. He'll point to your mistakes, your struggles, your past. But God says, "You're mine." Your past doesn't define you. His promise does. You're not who you were. You're who He's making you to be. Every scar is a story of victory. Every setback was a setup for what's coming. You're not broken. You're chosen, and God's about to show the world what that means. Let's talk about the doors God's opening. They're not just any doors. They're divine, tailored for you. Some will look like opportunities you've dreamed of. Others will surprise you, leading to places you never imagined. But every door is from Him. Trust that. When you feel that nudge to act, to move, to speak, don't hesitate. That's God guiding you. Like Peter stepping out of the boat, your faith will carry you across the water. And here's a truth to hold on to. God's blessings don't come with strings attached. The world offers success with a catch. Stress, compromise, loss. But God's gifts are pure. His abundance brings peace, not pressure. His healing brings strength, not struggle. His provision comes with joy, not chains. You're not just receiving, you're being set free to live the life He designed. You might feel the weight of the world's expectations, telling you who you should be or what you should want. But God's calling you to something higher. He's not asking you to fit in. He's asking you to stand out. Your life is a canvas, and He's painting a masterpiece. Every stroke, every color, every detail is intentional. Trust the artist. He's not finished yet, but the picture is coming together, and it's breathtaking. Sometimes the journey feels lonely. You might wonder if anyone sees you, if anyone understands. God sees you. He's been with you in every quiet moment, every tear, every prayer. He's closer than your breath, guiding you, cheering you on. You're not alone, chosen one. You're surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, by angels, by the Spirit Himself. And soon the world will see what God's been doing in you. Your breakthrough isn't just about today. It's about eternity. God's planting seeds in you that will grow for generations. Your children, your family, your community, they'll inherit the overflow of what God's doing now. Like Abraham, who believed against all odds, your faith is building a legacy. You're not just living for you, you're living for those who'll come after, carrying God's promise forward. And when doubt creeps in, when the wait feels too long, remember this: God's never late. He's never wrong. Every promise He's made to you is yes and amen. Your breakthrough is written in His book, sealed by His word. You're not hoping for it. You're stepping into it. The gates of heaven are opening, and your name is on them. Get ready, chosen one. It's happening soon. Let's talk about the vision God's placing in your heart. You've felt it stirring, haven't you? That picture of a future so vivid it feels like you could reach out and touch it. Maybe it's a dream you've carried for years, or maybe it's something new, something God's just now revealing. Either way, it's not random. That vision is a blueprint, a divine map drawn by the Creator Himself. It's not just a hope. It's a promise, a glimpse of the life you're meant to live. Trust it. Hold it close. It's the spark that will guide you through the days ahead. This vision isn't small. God doesn't deal in small plans. He's the architect of galaxies, the one who set the stars in place. When He gives you a dream, it's vast, layered, eternal. Maybe it's a business that changes lives, a family restored, a community transformed, or a calling to speak truth where silence reigns. Whatever it is, it's bigger than you. It's meant to stretch you, to pull you out of comfort and into courage. You're not just dreaming. You're being called to build something that echoes in eternity. You might feel unworthy of such a vision. That's normal. The enemy loves to whisper lies about your worth, your ability, your readiness. But God chose you, not because of your resume, but because of your heart. Think of Gideon hiding in a winepress, feeling like the least of his people. Yet God called him a mighty warrior. That's who God sees when He looks at you. Not your doubts, but your destiny. Your vision isn't too big. It's exactly the size God intends. Now, here's the key. Your vision requires movement. God's not going to drop it in your lap fully formed. He's inviting you to partner with Him, to take steps, to act in faith. Every move you make toward that vision is a declaration that you believe Him. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the tree yet, but you trust it's growing. Make that call, write that plan, take that risk. Each step aligns you with God's timing, bringing the vision closer to reality. And don't be surprised if the path feels winding. God's plans often take routes you wouldn't choose. Think of the Israelites wandering 40 years to reach a land promised in days. Those detours weren't punishment, they were preparation. Every twist in your journey is teaching you, refining you, equipping you. The delays, the obstacles, the moments of doubt, they're all part of the process. God's not wasting a single step. He's shaping you for the vision He's given. If this is resonating, if you feel that vision burning brighter, hit that like button. Comment 777 to anchor your commitment to God's plan. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls chasing divine dreams. These aren't just actions. They're steps of faith, signals to heaven that you're ready to move. Your vision is waiting, and God's guiding you to it. Let's talk about the strength God's building in you. You're not the same person you were a year ago, are you? The trials, the tears, the battles, they've changed you. You're tougher now, not in a hard way, but in a way that's steady, unshakable. Like a tree rooted deep, you bend but don't break. That strength isn't yours alone. It's God's power working through you, forging a resilience that the world can't touch. This strength shows up in quiet ways. It's in the way you keep going when others would quit. It's in the peace you carry when chaos swirls around you. It's in the courage to say no to what doesn't align with God's call. Think of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego standing before a fiery furnace, refusing to bow. Their strength wasn't loud. It was resolute. That's you, chosen one. You're standing firm, and God's fire is refining you, not consuming you. Sometimes, you might not feel strong. You might feel tired, stretched thin, ready to give up. That's when you lean into God's strength. He's not asking you to carry the load alone. His power is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel empty, He fills you. When you're weary, He lifts you. Your strength isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time, knowing God's got you. This strength is a gift, but it's also a responsibility. God's building you up to carry something big. Your vision, your calling, your breakthrough. They require a backbone of steel. You're not just being strengthened for you, you're being strengthened for others. People will look to you, lean on you, find hope in you. Your resilience will show them that God's power is real, that His promises hold true. Let's shift to the peace God's bringing you. This isn't the world's peace, fragile and fleeting. This is divine peace, the kind that holds steady in storms. It's a calm that doesn't make sense, a stillness that anchors you when everything else shakes. You've felt glimpses of it, haven't you? Moments when, despite the chaos, you knew deep down that everything would be okay. That's God's hand steadying your soul. This peace is a weapon. The enemy thrives on fear, confusion, doubt. But when you walk in God's peace, His lies bounce off you. You become untouchable. Think of Jesus sleeping in a boat while a storm raged. His disciples panicked, but He rested. That's the peace God's giving you, a rest that says, I trust the one who calms the storm. And soon, you'll see Him speak calm into your life. This peace doesn't mean the absence of problems. It means the presence of God in the middle of them. You're not waiting for the storm to pass. You're learning to dance in the rain. Every challenge is a chance to lean into that peace, to let it anchor you. It's a peace that radiates, drawing others to ask, how are you so calm? Your answer will point them to God, And this peace is growing. The more you trust God, the deeper it roots. It's not just for you, it's for those around you. Your calm will steady others. Your faith will inspire theirs. You're becoming a lighthouse, guiding people through their storms because you've learned to stand in yours. That's what it means to be chosen. Not just to receive peace, but to share it. Now, let's talk about the connections God's bringing. Your breakthrough isn't a solo journey. God's aligning you with people who will walk with you, support you, amplify your purpose. These aren't random meetings. They're divine appointments. That person who encourages you, that opportunity that feels too perfect to be chance. It's God weaving your story with others. Like Ruth meeting Boaz, your connections are part of the plan. Some of these connections will surprise you. They might not look like you expect. God doesn't always send the obvious people. He sends the right ones. Trust your instincts when someone new crosses your path. That conversation, that shared dream, that spark of recognition. It's not random. God's orchestrating partnerships that will carry your vision forward. But not every connection will stay. Some people aren't meant for the next chapter. That's okay. God's pruning again, making room for relationships that align with His plan. Don't cling to what's fading. Let go and watch God bring people who see your light, who honor your calling, who walk with you in faith. These are your tribe, your fellow chosen ones. And here's the beauty. You're not just receiving these connections. You're becoming one. Your breakthrough will make you a connector, a bridge for others. You'll inspire, uplift, open doors. Your life will become a hub of God's love, drawing people together. That's the power of being chosen, not just to rise, but to lift others as you climb. Let's talk about the legacy you're building. This breakthrough isn't just for now. It's for generations. God's blessings on you will flow to your children, your family, your community. Like a river carving through stone, your faith is shaping a path for others to follow. Every step you take in trust, every prayer you pray, every act of courage, it's laying bricks for a future that honors God. Think of David, whose faith in facing Goliath didn't just win a battle. It inspired a nation and echoed through time. Your victories, big and small, are doing the same. They're stories your children will tell, lessons your community will learn, proof that God's faithful. You're not just living for today, you're building something eternal. This legacy isn't about fame or wealth, it's about impact. It's the lives you touch, the hope you share, the faith you pass on. Every time you choose God's truth over the world's lies, you're adding to that legacy. Every time you stand firm, you're showing others they can too. Your life is a testimony, and it's only beginning. And don't forget the joy that's coming. God's not just giving you blessings, He's giving you a heart to enjoy them. This isn't about grim endurance. It's about living fully, laughing freely, loving deeply. Picture a life where joy bubbles up. Not because everything's perfect, but because you know God's in control. That's the life He's calling you to. A life of abundance, not just in things, but in spirit. This joy is contagious. It'll spill into your relationships, your work, your worship. People will feel it when they're near you. They'll wonder why you smile in the face of trouble, why you laugh when the world says cry. Your joy will be a signpost pointing to God's goodness. It's not just a feeling. It's a declaration that He's faithful. Sometimes you might feel far from joy. Life's heavy and the weight is long. But joy isn't the absence of pain. It's the presence of God in it. Like Paul and Silas singing in a prison cell, you can find joy in the darkest moments. It's there, waiting for you to claim it. And when you do, it'll carry you through until the breakthrough comes. Let's talk about the clarity God's bringing. You've been in fog before, haven't you? Moments when nothing made sense, when the path was hidden. But God's lifting that fog. He's sharpening your vision, showing you what matters. Things that used to distract you are losing their pull. Your priorities are shifting, aligning with His purpose. You're seeing with new eyes, hearing with new ears. This clarity is a gift. It's God helping you discern what's true, what's lasting, what's yours. The world throws noise at you, endless opinions, demands, distractions. But God's voice cuts through. It's clear, steady, guiding you to the next step. Trust that clarity. When you feel that nudge, that certainty, act on it. It's God leading you to your breakthrough. And this clarity isn't just for you, it's for others too. As you walk in God's truth, you'll help others see clearly. Your life will become a lens, focusing God's light for those lost in the fog. You'll speak words that cut through confusion, offer wisdom that steadies the unsteady. You're not just finding your way, you're showing the way. Now let's talk about the courage God's giving you. This breakthrough requires boldness, not the loud, reckless kind, but the quiet, unshakable kind. It's the courage to step out when you can't see the whole path. The courage to say yes to God's call, even when it scares you. The courage to be who He made you to be, even when the world doesn't understand. Think of Joshua standing before Jericho's walls. The plan sounded crazy. March, blow trumpets, trust God. But he did it, and the walls fell. Your walls are falling too. Whatever stands between you and God's promise, fear, doubt, opposition, is crumbling. Your courage is the key. Step forward, speak up, trust God. He's already clearing the way. This courage isn't just for big moments. It's in the small choices too. Saying no to a toxic relationship, starting that project, forgiving someone who hurt you. Each act of courage is a brick in the foundation of your breakthrough. God's not asking for perfection. He's asking for your yes. Give it to Him and watch what He does. And here's something to hold on to. God's promises are unbreakable. The world might let you down, people might fail you, but God never will. His word is your anchor. When everything shakes, His truth holds firm. You're not chasing a dream, you're claiming a promise. And that promise is coming to life, soon in ways that will leave you in awe. Let's talk about the mantle God's placing on you. You're not just stepping into blessings, you're stepping into authority. This isn't about power for power's sake, but a divine assignment, a weight of purpose that sets you apart. Think of a king receiving a crown, not for show, but to lead. God's handing you a mantle to carry His light, to speak His truth, to walk in a way that shifts the atmosphere around you. This is your time to rise into the role He's prepared for you. This mantle isn't light. It comes with responsibility. You're being called to lead, not by force, but by example. Your life will show others what's possible when you trust God. People will watch you, some in awe, some in doubt, but all will see the mark of the divine on you. Like Elijah passing his mantle to Elisha, God's entrusting you with something sacred. It's not just for you. It's for those you're meant to guide, uplift, and inspire. You might feel the weight of this calling and wonder if you're ready. That's okay. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Moses doubted his voice, yet God used him to part seas. Your doubts don't disqualify you, they're part of the process. Lean into them, let them drive you to God's strength. The mantle He's giving you is tailored to your heart, your gifts, your story. Trust that He's equipping you for every step. This mantle will change how you move through the world. You'll carry a quiet authority, a presence that commands respect without demanding it. People will sense it. Your words will carry weight. Your actions will spark change. This isn't about ego. It's about reflecting God's glory. As you wear this mantle, you'll find doors opening, opportunities aligning, and lives shifting because of the light you carry. If this stirs something in you, If you feel that mantle settling on your shoulders, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim this divine assignment. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls stepping into their calling. These steps aren't just for show. They're declarations of faith, anchoring you in God's plan. Your mantle is waiting, and it's time to wear it boldly. Now let's talk about the restoration God's bringing. You've lost things, haven't you? Time, relationships, dreams, pieces of your life that felt stolen. But God's a restorer. He doesn't just replace what's gone. He brings back something better. Think of Job, who lost everything only to receive double from God's hand. Your losses aren't the end of your story. They're the setup for a comeback so powerful it will leave the world in awe. This restoration isn't just about material things. It's about your heart, your hope, your joy. God's mending the broken places, healing the wounds you thought would never close. That relationship you thought was over. God can breathe life into it, that dream you buried. He's digging it up, dusting it off, making it shine. Your story isn't defined by what you lost. It's defined by what God's bringing back. You might feel like some things are too far gone. They're not. God's reach is longer than your pain. He's working in the shadows, piecing together what was shattered. You don't have to see the whole picture yet. Just trust that He's painting it. Every tear you've shed is a seed, and God's watering them for a harvest. Your restoration is coming, and it's bigger than you can imagine. This restoration will ripple outward. As God rebuilds your life, others will see it. Your healing will inspire theirs. Your comeback will show them that nothing's impossible with God. You're not just being restored for you. You're a living proof of His power, a testament to His faithfulness. Walk boldly into this season, knowing that what was taken is being returned with interest. Let's shift to the wisdom God's pouring into you. You're not just receiving blessings, you're receiving insight. This isn't worldly knowledge, the kind that fades with trends. This is divine wisdom, the kind that cuts through noise, sees through lies, and guides you through chaos. Think of Solomon, who asked for wisdom and received it in abundance. God's giving you the same, a mind sharpened to discern, to decide, to lead. This wisdom will show up in practical ways. You'll know when to speak and when to stay silent. You'll see opportunities others miss. You'll make choices that seem risky but lead to breakthroughs. This wisdom isn't just for big moments. It's for the everyday. That nudge to take a different route, to reach out to someone, to pause and pray. It's God guiding you with His insight. You might wonder why you're seeing things differently now. That's God opening your eyes. The world's full of confusion, but you're being given clarity. You'll spot the enemy's traps before they're sprung. You'll sense when something's off, when a door's not from God. This wisdom is your shield, your compass, your strength. Lean into it. Trust what you're seeing, even if others don't. And this wisdom is for sharing. As God fills you with insight, you'll become a guide for others. Your words will carry weight. Your advice will shift perspectives. You're not just wise for you. You're wise for those lost in the dark. Your clarity will light their path. Your understanding will steady their steps. You're becoming a beacon of God's truth, and it's a gift the world needs. Now let's talk about the freedom God's bringing. This isn't just freedom from struggle. It's freedom to live fully, to be who you were created to be. The chains that held you, fear, shame, doubt, are breaking. You're stepping out of cages you didn't even know you were in. Like a bird released from captivity, you're spreading your wings, ready to soar into the life God designed. This freedom feels different. It's not reckless or fleeting. It's grounded, anchored in God's truth. You're free to dream without limits, to love without fear, to chase your calling without hesitation. Think of Paul, once bound by his past as a persecutor, set free to become God's voice to nations. Your past doesn't hold you anymore. God's future does. You might feel the remnants of those old chains. That's okay. Freedom is a process. Every step you take in faith loosens them a little more. Every time you choose God's truth over the enemy's lies, another link breaks. You're not fighting for freedom, you're claiming it. It's already yours, bought by God's promise, sealed by His love. This freedom will change how you move. You'll walk lighter, speak bolder, love deeper. People will notice. They'll see the joy in your eyes, the confidence in your step. Your freedom will inspire theirs, showing them what's possible when you trust God. You're not just free for you, you're free to show the world what God's grace looks like. Let's talk about the overflow God's preparing. His blessings don't just fill your cup, they spill over. This isn't about having just enough. It's about having more than enough. Financial abundance that lets you give generously, health that lets you live fully, love that spills into every relationship. God's not stingy, He's extravagant, and He's pouring out His excess on you. This overflow isn't random, it's purposeful. God's giving you more so you can do more. Like the feeding of the 5,000, where a few loaves and fish became a feast, your small steps of faith will multiply into something massive. That business idea, that act of kindness, that prayer you prayed, God's turning them into miracles that feed thousands. You might wonder how you'll handle this overflow. You don't have to figure it out alone. God's teaching you to steward His blessings, to manage them with wisdom and grace. Every gift He gives comes with the strength to carry it. Trust that. As you step into this abundance, you'll find yourself giving, building, blessing others in ways you never imagined. This overflow will touch lives beyond your own. Your abundance will fund dreams, heal hurts, restore hope. You're not just receiving, you're becoming a river, carrying God's blessings to others. Your life will become a source of life, a channel for His love. That's what it means to be chosen, not just to receive, but to pour out. If this is lighting a fire in you, if you feel God's overflow stirring, hit that like button. Comment 777 to declare you're ready for abundance. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls embracing God's excess. These actions are your faith in motion, signaling to heaven that you're open to the floodgates. Your overflow is coming, and it's going to change everything. Now let's talk about the transformation in your identity. You're not who you used to be. God's rewriting your story, shifting how you see yourself. You're not the sum of your mistakes or your struggles. You're His child, His chosen, His masterpiece. This new identity isn't something you earn. It's something you step into, a truth you claim. This shift changes everything. You're not defined by what others say or what the world expects. You're defined by God's word. He calls you beloved, victorious, purposed. Like Jacob, who wrestled with God and became Israel, you're being renamed. Your old labels, failure, unworthy, broken, are falling away. You're stepping into a name that carries eternity. You might still hear the old names in your head. The enemy loves to remind you of who you were. But God's voice is louder. Every time you choose His truth, you anchor your new identity. You're not fighting to become someone. You're claiming who you already are. Stand in that truth. Walk in it. Let it shape how you live, love, and dream. This new identity isn't just for you, it's for the world. As you embrace who God says you are, others will see it. Your confidence will inspire them to claim their own identity in Him. You're not just changing, you're sparking change, showing others what it looks like to live as God's chosen. Your life is a mirror, reflecting His truth. Let's talk about the divine timing God's orchestrating. You've wondered why things haven't happened yet, why the wait feels so long. But God's clock is perfect. He's aligning every detail, people, places, opportunities, for your breakthrough. Like a conductor leading an orchestra, He's ensuring every note hits at the right moment. Your patience is about to pay off. This timing isn't random, it's strategic. God's preparing the ground, setting the stage, clearing the path. Think of Esther, whose moment came not when she wanted, but when her people needed it most. Your breakthrough is timed for maximum impact, not just for you, but for everyone your life will touch. Trust the wait. It's part of the plan. You might feel restless, eager for things to move faster. That's okay. That hunger is God stirring your faith. Use it to pray, to prepare, to position yourself. Every moment of waiting is building anticipation, sharpening your focus. When the moment comes, you'll be ready, and it'll be worth every second of the wait. This divine timing will reveal God's faithfulness. When your breakthrough hits, you'll see why every delay was necessary. Every closed door, every detour, every pause. It was all leading to this. You'll look back and marvel at how perfectly God arranged it all. Your story will become a testament to His precision, His love, His power. Let's talk about the fire God's kindling in your spirit. This isn't just a spark. It's a blaze, a divine energy that's waking you up to who you truly are. You've felt it growing, haven't you? That restless urge to break free from smallness, to step into something bigger. This fire is God's gift, a force that burns away doubt and lights up your path. It's the same fire that drove Nehemiah to rebuild Jerusalem's walls against all odds. You're being ignited for a purpose that will reshape your world. This fire isn't loud or showy. It's deep, steady, unquenchable. It shows up in your resolve, in the way you keep pushing forward when others would turn back. It's the courage to dream beyond your circumstances, to see possibilities where others see walls. God's fanning that flame, making it stronger with every step you take. You're not just carrying a spark, you're becoming a torch, lighting the way for yourself and others. You might feel moments when this fire seems dim, when life's weight tries to smother it. That's okay. God's fire doesn't go out. Even when it's just embers, He's breathing life into it. Every prayer, every act of faith, every moment you choose hope, it's fuel. Lean into that. Trust the heat you feel inside. It's God reminding you that you're built for this, chosen for this, ready for this. This fire will draw attention. People will see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice, feel it in your presence. They'll wonder what drives you, what keeps you going. Your fire will inspire them, challenge them, call them to their own purpose. You're not just burning for you. You're a flame that sparks others to life. God's using you to set hearts ablaze, to awaken dreams, to ignite faith. If this fire's stirring in you, if you feel it rising, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim this divine spark. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls carrying God's flame. These actions aren't just clicks, they're declarations, signaling to heaven that you're ready to burn brightly. Your fire is growing, and it's about to light up everything. Now let's talk about the harvest God's preparing for you. You've been sowing seeds, prayers, sacrifices, moments of faith in the dark. Those seeds weren't wasted. They've taken root, and the ground is trembling with the promise of growth. God's bringing a harvest so abundant it'll overflow, filling every area of your life. Like a farmer who toiled through drought, you're about to see fields bursting with life. This harvest isn't just about one thing. It's not only financial or emotional, it's everything. Relationships blooming where they once withered. Opportunities sprouting where doors were closed. Health flourishing where weakness once lingered. Think of Hannah, who prayed through barrenness and received not just a son, but a prophet who changed a nation. Your harvest is coming, and it's bigger than you can hold. You might look at your life now and see only barren ground. That's okay. God sees what's beneath the surface. He knows every seed you've planted, every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered. He's tending the soil, watering it with His promises. Your job is to keep trusting, to keep sowing, even when you can't see the sprouts. The harvest is certain because God's faithful. This harvest will bless others too. Your abundance will feed those around you, your family, your friends, your community. Like Joseph's storehouses in Egypt, your blessings will sustain others through famine. You're not just reaping for you, you're reaping to give, to build, to bless. Your harvest is a testimony showing the world that God's promises never fail. Let's shift to the protection God's wrapping around you. You're not walking this path unguarded. His hand is over you, shielding you from attacks you don't even see. The enemies try to derail you, distractions, setbacks, lies. But God's been your defender. Like a fortress around a city, His presence surrounds you, keeping you safe as you step into your breakthrough. This protection isn't just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, mental. God's guarding your heart from despair, your mind from confusion, your spirit from doubt. Think of Daniel, thrown into a den of lions, yet untouched because God sent angels to shut their mouths. That same power is at work in you, deflecting what's meant to harm, turning attacks into testimonies. You might feel vulnerable at times, like the enemy's closing in. That's when you remember, you're not alone. God's protection is active, not passive. He's not just watching, He's fighting for you. Every scheme of the enemy is being dismantled. Every trap set against you is failing. You're covered, chosen one, and nothing can touch what God's guarding. This protection extends to your purpose. The calling on your life, the vision God's given you, it's untouchable. The world might try to dim it. The enemy might try to steal it, but God sealed it. Your destiny is secure in His hands. Walk boldly, knowing that what God's promised can't be taken. You're shielded for a reason, to fulfill what He's planned. Now, let's talk about the doors God's unlocking. These aren't just opportunities. They're divine gateways, crafted for you. Some will lead to places you've dreamed of. Others will surprise you, opening paths you never considered. Like a key turning in a lock, God's aligning circumstances to swing these doors wide. Your job is to walk through, trusting His guidance. These doors are personal. God knows your heart, your gifts, your desires. The career path, the relationship, the creative spark. They're tailored to you. Think of Peter, called from a fishing boat to a destiny that changed the world. Your doors might look ordinary at first, but they lead to extraordinary places. Don't hesitate when they open. Step through with faith. You might worry about missing these doors. You won't. God's too faithful for that. He's been guiding you your whole life, even when you didn't see it. That nudge to act, that moment of clarity, that unexpected connection, it's Him. Trust those moments. They're signposts pointing to the doors He's prepared. Your steps are ordered and you're right on time. These doors aren't just for you, they're for others too. As you walk through, you'll hold them open for those behind you. Your breakthrough will create pathways for others, showing them what's possible when you trust God. You're not just entering new places. You're paving the way, becoming a guide for those still searching. If this is lighting up your spirit, if you feel those doors creaking open, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim your divine gateways. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls stepping through God's doors. These actions are your faith in action, declaring you're ready for what's next. Your doors are opening, and they lead to greatness. Let's talk about the joy God's restoring. Life's taken its toll, hasn't it? Moments of laughter and lightness might feel far off. But God's bringing joy back, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a deep well that never runs dry. This joy is your strength, your shield, your song. Like David dancing before the ark, you're about to celebrate in ways that shake the heavens. This joy isn't dependent on circumstances. It's rooted in God's presence. You'll find it in small moments, a sunrise, a kind word, a quiet prayer. You'll feel it in big moments too, when prayers are answered, when dreams come alive. This joy is a gift, a reminder that God's with you, working all things for good. It's yours to claim, chosen one. You might feel far from joy right now. That's okay. God's not asking you to force it. He's inviting you to receive it. Open your heart. Let His presence fill the empty spaces. Like a desert blooming after rain, your soul will come alive again. This joy will carry you through the weight, through the battles, into your breakthrough. And this joy will spill over. It'll touch everyone around you, your family, your friends, even strangers. Your laughter will lift them. Your smile will inspire them. You're not just joyful for you. You're a vessel of God's happiness, spreading light wherever you go. Your joy is a testimony, showing the world that God's promises bring life. Let's talk about the courage God's building in your actions. You're not just called to believe, you're called to move. Faith is a verb, and God's stirring you to act with boldness. That step you've been hesitating to take, that dream you've been holding back, it's time. Like Noah building an ark in a desert, your actions might look strange, but they're building your future. This courage shows up in choices. Saying yes to God's call, even when it's scary. Saying no to what pulls you from His path. Starting small, writing that idea, making that call, forgiving that person. Each act is a brick in the foundation of your destiny. God's not asking for perfection. He's asking for your willingness to move. You might feel fear creeping in. That's normal. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving through it. Every time you act in faith, you weaken fear's grip. Think of Peter walking on water, eyes on Jesus, stepping despite the waves. Your eyes are on God and He's steadying your steps. Act and watch Him meet you there. This courage will inspire others. Your boldness will show them they can move too. Your actions will ripple, sparking faith in those watching. You're not just acting for you. You're showing the world what it looks like to trust God. Your courage is a light, and it's leading others to their own. Now let's talk about the alignment God's creating. Your life is coming into sync with His plan. Things that felt off, scattered, or stuck are starting to fit together. Like a puzzle, every piece, your gifts, your experiences, your dreams, is finding its place. God's aligning you with His purpose, and it's about to make sense in ways you never expected. This alignment feels like clarity. You're seeing why things happened the way they did. That loss, that delay, that struggle, it wasn't random. God was positioning you, shaping you for this moment. Like Joseph interpreting Pharaoh's dream, your past is becoming the key to your future. Everything's coming together, and it's beautiful. You might feel out of place sometimes, like you don't fit. That's because you're not meant to fit the world's mold. You're meant for God's design. Trust the process. Every step, every choice, every prayer is aligning you with His plan. You're not wandering. You're being guided, perfectly placed for what's coming. This alignment isn't just for you, it's for others too. As you step into God's plan, you'll pull others into theirs. Your life will become a map, showing people how to find their own alignment. You're not just walking your path, you're helping others find theirs, pointing them to God's perfect design. Let's talk about the light God's igniting within you. This isn't just a glow, it's a radiance that cuts through the darkest corners of your world. You're carrying a spark of the divine, a brilliance that can't be dimmed. It's the kind of light that made the shepherds stand in awe when angels announced Christ's birth. Your presence is becoming a beacon, chosen one, and it's about to shine brighter than you ever imagined. This light isn't just for show. It's a weapon, a force that scatters shadows. It shows up in your kindness, your courage, your refusal to give in to despair. When you walk into a room, something shifts. People feel it, even if they can't name it. Your light exposes truth, brings warmth, and stirs hope. God's making you a lighthouse, guiding those lost in storms to safe shores. You might feel like your light flickers at times, like the world's trying to snuff it out. That's okay. Even a small flame can start a wildfire. Every prayer you whisper, every moment you choose faith, fans that flame. God's not letting your light go out. He's fueling it, making it steady, unyielding. Trust that glow inside you. It's His presence, alive and active. This light will change lives, not just yours, but everyone around you. Your words, your actions, your very existence will point people to God's truth. Like a lantern in the night, you'll draw others to safety, to hope, to Him. You're not just shining for you, you're shining to light up the world, to show what God's love looks like in action. If this is stirring your soul, if you feel that light growing, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim this radiance. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls shining for God. These steps are more than gestures. They're acts of faith, declaring you're ready to let your light blaze. Your glow is unstoppable, and it's about to change everything. Now let's talk about the doors God's swinging wide for your purpose. These aren't just opportunities. They're divine invitations, crafted to fit your calling. Each one is a step toward the destiny He's written for you. Think of Jonah, who ran from God's call but ended up in Nineveh, saving a city. Your doors might feel daunting, but they lead to places where your purpose will unfold. These doors are unique. They're not one size fits all. God's tailored them to your gifts, your heart, your story, that job, that connection, that creative spark. It's not random. It's God saying, "This is for you." You might not see the full path yet, but each door leads to the next, building a journey that reflects His glory. Step through with trust. You might hesitate, wondering if you're ready. That's normal. But God doesn't open doors you're not meant to walk through. He's gone ahead, preparing the way. Like Esther stepping before the king, your courage will unlock what's waiting. Don't overthink it. When you feel that nudge, that open door, move. God's guiding you, and He's with you every step. These doors aren't just for your gain, they're for others too. As you walk through, you'll hold them open for those behind you. Your journey will inspire others to step into their own calling. You're not just entering new places. You're creating pathways, showing the world what it looks like to trust God's plan. Your steps are blazing trails for others to follow. Let's shift to the healing God's weaving into your life. You've carried wounds, haven't you? Scars from battles, betrayals, losses. But God's a healer, and He's touching those broken places. This isn't just about physical health. It's about your heart, your mind, your spirit. Like the woman who touched Jesus' cloak, your faith is drawing healing from His power. This healing is deep. It's not a quick fix or a surface patch. God's reaching into the roots of your pain, pulling out what's held you back. That fear that's lingered, that grief you've buried, that shame you've carried. He's lifting it. You'll feel lighter, freer, more whole. This healing is a promise, sealed by the one who makes all things new. You might still feel the ache of old wounds. That's okay. Healing is a process, not a moment. Every step you take in faith, every prayer you pray, invites more of God's touch. Trust the process. Like a bone knitting back together, your healing is happening, even when you can't see it. God's working, and He's not stopping until you're whole. This healing will ripple outward. As God restores you, others will see it. Your story will give them hope, show them that brokenness isn't the end. You're not just healing for you, you're a living testimony of God's power to mend. Your scars will become stars, guiding others to His love, His grace, His restoration. Now let's talk about the confidence God's building in you. This isn't arrogance or pride. It's a deep assurance, rooted in who He says you are. You're starting to stand taller, speak bolder, walk surer. Like David facing Goliath, you're not relying on your own strength. You're trusting in God's. This confidence is a gift, and it's growing stronger every day. This confidence shows up in small ways. It's in the way you say no to what doesn't serve God's plan. It's in the risks you take, knowing He's got you. It's in the peace you carry when others panic. God's teaching you to trust His voice over the world's noise, to stand firm in His truth. You're not just confident, you're unshakable. You might feel moments of doubt, like you're not enough. That's the enemy, trying to shake you. But God's truth is louder. You're His chosen, equipped for every battle, ready for every call. Lean into that assurance. Every time you choose faith over fear, your confidence grows. It's not about you, it's about the one who's in you. This confidence will inspire others. As you walk in God's assurance, people will notice. They'll see your strength, your calm, your resolve. Your confidence will spark theirs, showing them they can trust God too. You're not just bold for you. You're a catalyst, igniting courage in those around you. Your life is proof that God's strength never fails. If this is resonating, if you feel that confidence rising, hit that like button. Comment 777 to anchor your assurance. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls standing in God's strength. These actions are your faith in motion, declaring you're ready to walk boldly. Your confidence is a force, and it's about to shake the world. Let's talk about the provision God's sending your way. This isn't just about money. It's about everything you need, right when you need it. God's not a God of lack. He's a God of abundance. Like the ravens feeding Elijah in the wilderness, He's providing for you in ways that defy logic. Your needs are met, chosen one, and more is coming. This provision is precise. God knows what you need before you ask. That job, that connection, that breakthrough, it's not random. He's aligning resources to match your purpose. You might not see it all yet, but it's coming together. Like pieces of a puzzle, every provision fits perfectly into His plan for your life. You might feel stretched thin, like there's not enough to go around. That's okay. God's provision isn't limited by what you see. He's working behind the scenes, moving mountains you can't even imagine. Trust Him. Your faith is the key that unlocks His storehouse. Every prayer, every step of trust opens the door to more. This provision isn't just for you, it's for others too. As God pours into your life, you'll pour into others. Your abundance will fund dreams, feed needs, build hope. Like the widow's oil that never ran dry, your provision will flow, touching lives beyond your own. You're a channel of God's generosity, and it's about to overflow. Now let's talk about the purpose God's revealing. You're not here by accident. Your life has a mission, a divine reason that's unfolding now. This purpose isn't vague. It's specific, tied to your gifts, your heart, your story. Like Jeremiah, called before he was born, you're chosen for something only you can do. This purpose will stretch you. It's not about staying comfortable. It's about growing into who God made you to be. You might feel unprepared, but God's been preparing you your whole life. Every experience, every lesson, every trial was shaping you for this. Trust that. Your purpose is clear, and it's time to step into it. You might wonder how you'll know your purpose. Listen. God's speaking through His word, through your dreams, through that quiet voice in your heart, that nudge to act, to create, to speak. It's Him. Like Philip meeting the Ethiopian, your purpose will find you when you're open. Stay ready, and it'll unfold. This purpose isn't just for you. It's for the world. Your calling will touch lives, shift destinies, bring light. You're not just living, you're leading, showing others what it looks like to follow God's plan. Your purpose is a fire, and it's about to set the world ablaze with His glory. Let's talk about the peace God's anchoring in you. This isn't a fleeting calm. It's a deep, unshakable stillness that holds you steady. You've felt it, haven't you? Moments when the world was loud, but your heart was quiet. Like Jesus calming the storm, God speaking peace over your life, and it's changing how you face the chaos. This peace is a shield. It guards you from the enemy's lies, from worry, from fear. It's the kind of peace that let Paul sing in chains. You're learning to rest in God's presence, to trust His plan even when the world shakes. This peace isn't just a feeling, it's a fortress, keeping you safe as you walk toward your breakthrough. You might feel moments when peace seems far off. That's okay. God's peace isn't dependent on your circumstances. It's rooted in His presence. Lean into Him. Pray, breathe, trust. Every time you choose His peace over the world's panic, it grows stronger. You're not just finding peace, you're becoming it. This peace will touch others. Your calm will steady those around you. Your trust will inspire theirs. Like a ripple in a pond, your peace will spread, showing people what it looks like to rest in God. You're not just peaceful for you. You're a vessel of His calm, bringing stillness to a stormy world. Now let's talk about the boldness God's stirring in your heart. This isn't about being loud. It's about being fearless. You're starting to speak truth, to stand firm, to chase dreams others would shy away from, like Deborah leading Israel into battle. You're being called to act with courage, to move with conviction. This boldness shows up in your choices. It's saying yes to God's call, even when it's scary. It's stepping out when others stay back. It's trusting His plan over the world's doubts. God's not asking for perfection. He's asking for your heart. Every bold move you make aligns you with His purpose. You might feel fear trying to hold you back. That's normal. Boldness isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. Like Gideon tearing down idols, your boldness will break chains. Trust God's voice. Act on His nudges. Every step you take in faith makes you bolder, stronger, ready for what's coming. This boldness will inspire others. Your courage will show them they can be brave too. Your actions will spark faith, challenge doubts, light up paths. You're not just bold for you. You're a fire starter, igniting courage in those around you. Your life is a call to rise, and it's echoing far beyond what you see. Let's talk about the vision God's planting deeper in your soul. This isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a divine blueprint, a map of what's to come. You've seen glimpses of it, haven't you? Moments when a dream feels so real you can almost touch it. That's God showing you the future He's crafting. Like Abraham gazing at the stars, you're being shown a promise that stretches beyond what you can see. Your vision is a seed, and God's about to make it grow. This vision isn't small, it's vast, eternal, tied to your purpose. Maybe it's a family reconciled, a community lifted, a dream that changes lives. It's not just about you, it's about the impact you'll have. God's giving you a glimpse of what's possible when you trust Him fully. Like Noah building an ark before the rain, your vision might seem impossible now, but it's the foundation of a miracle. Hold it tight. It's your guide through this season. You might feel the weight of this vision, wondering if you're enough to carry it. That's okay. God doesn't give visions to the perfect. He gives them to the faithful. Every step you take toward it, every prayer you pray, brings it closer. Trust the one who planted it. Like Moses leading a nation with a staff and a promise, you're equipped for this, even if you don't see it yet. This vision will inspire others. As you chase it, people will see your faith, your drive, your trust in God. Your journey will spark their dreams, show them what's possible when you follow His call. You're not just dreaming for you. You're lighting a path for others, proving that God's plans always come to life. Your vision is a beacon, and it's about to shine bright. If this is stirring your heart, if you feel that vision taking root, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim God's promise. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls chasing divine dreams. These actions are your faith in motion, declaring you're ready for what's next. Your vision is alive, and it's about to change the world. Now, let's talk about the strength God's forging in your spirit. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, built to withstand storms. This strength isn't loud or flashy, it's deep, rooted in faith. Like a tree by the river, you stand firm, drawing life from God's presence. Every trial you've faced has made you stronger, ready for the breakthrough that's coming. This strength shows up in quiet moments. It's in the way you keep going when others would stop. It's in your refusal to let fear win. Think of Daniel, facing lions with a heart full of trust. That's you, chosen one. God's building a resilience in you that nothing can shake. You're not just strong for now, you're strong for eternity. You might feel weak at times, like the weight's too much. That's okay. God's strength shines brightest in your weakness. Every time you lean on Him, you grow stronger. Your struggles aren't breaking you, they're building you. Trust that. Like iron forged in fire, you're being shaped into something unbreakable. This strength will lift others. Your steadfastness will show them they can stand too. Your courage in the storm will inspire them to face their own. You're not just strong for you. You're a pillar holding up those around you. Your life is a testament to God's power, and it's about to stand taller than ever. Let's shift to the peace God's pouring into your life. This isn't a temporary calm. It's a deep, unshakable stillness. You've felt it, haven't you? Moments when the world's chaos fades and you know God's got you. Like Jesus sleeping through the storm, you're learning to rest in His presence no matter what rages around you. This peace is a gift. It guards your heart from worry, your mind from doubt. It's the kind of peace that let Paul write letters of hope from a prison cell. You're carrying that same peace, chosen one, and it's growing stronger. It's not just a feeling, it's a fortress, keeping you steady as you walk toward your breakthrough. You might feel the world's noise trying to steal this peace. That's okay. God's peace isn't fragile. Every time you turn to Him, it deepens. Pray, breathe, trust. Like a river flowing steady through a storm, your peace will hold. It's not just for you. It's a gift you'll share, calming those around you with your quiet strength. This peace will change how others see you. Your calm will draw them. Your stillness will inspire them. They'll wonder how you stay steady when life shakes. Your answer will point them to God. You're not just peaceful for you. You're a vessel of His calm, bringing rest to a restless world. Now, let's talk about the connections God's weaving into your story. You're not walking alone. He's bringing people, divine appointments to walk with you, to lift you, to amplify your purpose. Like Ruth meeting Boaz in a field, these connections aren't random. They're God's hand, placing the right people at the right time to carry you forward. These connections are purposeful. They're not just friends or colleagues, they're partners in God's plan. That conversation that sparks an idea, that person who believes in your dream, it's God at work. Trust those moments. Like David and Jonathan, your connections will strengthen you, challenge you, and help you step into your calling. You might feel some relationships fading. That's okay. God's pruning, making room for those who align with His plan. Don't cling to what's leaving. Let go and watch Him bring people who see your light, who honor your purpose. These are your tribe, chosen ones who walk in faith with you. These connections will multiply your impact. As you link with others, your purpose grows stronger. You'll inspire each other, build together, change lives together. You're not just connecting for you. You're building a network of God's love, a community that reflects His heart. Your relationships are part of the breakthrough. Let's talk about the legacy God's crafting through you. This isn't just about today, it's about tomorrow, about generations who will carry your faith. Every step you take, every prayer you pray, is a seed for the future. Like Abraham's promise, your legacy will stretch far beyond your life, blessing those yet to come. This legacy isn't about fame or wealth. It's about impact. The lives you touch, the hope you share, the faith you model. These are your inheritance. Think of Timothy, shaped by his grandmother's faith. Your choices today are shaping someone's tomorrow, building a foundation that won't crumble. You might wonder if your life matters that much. It does. God's chosen you to leave a mark, to plant seeds that grow for centuries. Every act of kindness, every moment of courage is a brick in that legacy. Trust that. Your life is a story, and God's writing it for eternity. This legacy will inspire others. Your faith will give them courage. Your story will give them hope. You're not just living for you, you're building for those who'll follow. Your breakthrough is a cornerstone, a foundation for a future that honors God. Your legacy is starting now, and it's eternal. If this is lighting a fire in you, if you feel that legacy taking shape, hit that like button. Comment 777 to claim your place in God's story. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls building for eternity. These actions are your faith in action, declaring you're ready to leave a mark. Your legacy is rising, and it's about to echo through time. Now let's talk about the freedom God's bringing you. This isn't just freedom from struggle. It's freedom to be who you were created to be. Chains are breaking. Fear, shame, doubt. You're stepping out of cages you didn't even see. Like a bird soaring after years in a cage, you're about to fly into the life God designed. This freedom feels alive. It's the ability to dream without limits, to love without fear, to chase your calling without hesitation. Think of the woman at the well, set free by Jesus' words. Your past doesn't hold you anymore. God's future does. You're free to live, to create, to shine. You might feel the pull of old chains. That's okay. Freedom is a journey. Every step you take in faith breaks another link. Trust God's process. Like a river carving through rock, your freedom is steady, unstoppable. You're not fighting for it. You're claiming it, step by step. This freedom will inspire others. Your boldness will show them they can be free too. Your joy, your courage, your unshackled spirit, it'll spark hope in those still bound. You're not just free for you. You're a light, showing the world what God's grace can do. Your freedom is a testimony, and it's powerful. Beloved chosen ones, God can't hide this from you anymore. It's happening soon. The heavens are aligning. The promises are unfolding, and your name is written on every blessing. You've felt the stirrings, seen the signs, heard His voice. This is your moment. The gates of heaven are open, and your breakthrough is rushing toward you. Stand firm. Trust Him. Your time is now, and it's going to shake the world.